Welcome to the Oracle Hypnosis podcast. My name is Amanda, and I will be your hypnotist today. Today I'd like to discuss why I feel that AI can be detrimental to the growth mindset, and why a human connection is important to overall well-being and positive change. AI is a fascinating, unique experience that we're experiencing in humanity right now. And there are a lot of drawbacks to AI overall, and there are some benefits as well. As a blind woman, I have found AI to be incredibly helpful. However, its effect on the environment and on our overall well-being is a deep concern. And I have noticed on YouTube, where I post a lot of my content, and many other hypnotists, coaches, and people in the wellness industry post their content, that we're all in quite a bit of competition with AI. And while I understand that it can be really easy to use and it can be very convenient, and I just feel as a hypnotist that you really need that co-regulation with another human, that you need that experience of working together towards a common goal, towards a common result. That sense of community and compassion and human emotion is really needed right now in the world. And I find that when people can feel a real connection to a person, they don't feel so alone in the world. And that is something AI can never give. It can never give human compassion, empathy, understanding, or a real sense of connection. So while I find it useful as a tool, and maybe even as a journal for some people, it's also a bit dangerous to trust it with your mind and with your overall well-being. And I feel that having a coach or having a hypnotist or having a person who's lived life, who's experienced life, and who's showing up in a real way to be present and available to facilitate a human change within a community is something that should never be overlooked or taken for granted. We don't need AI therapists. We don't need AI hypnotists. We don't even need AI doing affirmations. We need the imperfection. We need the contrast. We need a real human voice facilitating that change. And even as I am doing this podcast today, my guide dog Belle is snuggled up beside me, and I am here communicating with you, a real person, a real human who wants to help facilitate your change and your positive, beautiful connection to life and all of its messiness and in all of its unpredictability. In that novelty is where the real highs and lows of life are. And in that contrast is where we find beauty and meaning. So things don't have to be perfect to be important, and things don't have to be easy to be meaningful. Sometimes in that challenge, in that struggle, in those highs and lows, is really where, humanity lives. Come be a human with me. Come enjoy this messy, beautiful experience. I'd love to be your hypnotist. So, today let's do a hypnotic little session about accepting imperfection and loving the growth anyway. So please be sure you're in a place where you'll remain uninterrupted for the duration of this hypnosis. Please remember that hypnosis is not a substitute for a medical doctor, a psychologist, or a psychiatrist. And please be sure you're not driving or operating machinery, and that you're at a place where you'll be comfortable and prepared for your hypnotic session. All right. Taking in a deep, calming breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, just allowing this time for oneself. Slow, deep, calming breaths. Allowing the shoulders to drop. You may feel a need to swallow. Letting the breath be easy, natural, and rhythmic. And in a moment, you may want to close down your eyes. That's it. Very good. Breathing in and breathing out. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, just here and now. Quiet, peaceful moment. Breathing in and breathing out again. And it doesn't matter if you enter the hypnotic state slowly or quickly or now. All that matters is the sound of my voice, guiding you deeper to that place of calm, present, focus. And I'd like to remind you that while the mind can be alert, focused, and at ease, the body can be heavy, 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 and deep asleep. Anytime with your permission, your hypnotist uses the words deep sleep, you'll reach this state or deeper. Breathing in and breathing out. It can feel so good to let go, to drop down, down, down to a place of ease, comfort, and peace. Remembering to remember that you can access this place of peace at any time, for any reason, simply because it feels good. Very good. Now, one can visualize or imagine in this place of comfortable ease a room full of paint, all different colors and all different types of containers, every color known to man, vivid, bright colors, muted, dull colors, everything on the color wheel, in shallow containers, in deep pots with lids, not knowing what color's inside till you remove the lid and are surprised by what's inside. Colors in long trays that are shallow, colors everywhere, different brushes and sponges, and even one's own hands and fingers. And in this room are clean, white walls, floor to ceiling. And in a moment, but not just yet, you will be allowed to paint whatever you want on these walls, however you want to paint it. Whether you wish to splash the paint in a mad release of joy, or whether you want to meticulously and effortlessly paint a beautiful mural or flowers or landscapes or abstract shapes, or even nothing at all. Whatever your heart desires is allowed in this room, any negativity, anxiety, discomfort, or overthinking is outside this room, firmly denied access. This is a room for joy, for play, for manifestation. We will count from 10 to 0, and at 0, the painting begins. 10, 9, 8, 8, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 1, 0. Deep sleep. Paint. Very good. This may feel like but a moment or forever. Whatever the subconscious mind needs to express, enjoy, and play in connection is allowed. Very good. Take a few more moments to finish your masterpiece. It feels very good to be human, doesn't it? Now, return to my voice and take in what you have done. Lock it in and remember this feeling of freedom, joy, and messy expression. Lock it in. Very good. Breathing in and breathing out. Allow this subconscious beauty to be brought to the conscious mind and expressions of messy humanity in the absolute best way. You can smile if you like. In fact, the more you try not to smile, the more you smile. Now, in a moment, but not just yet, we will count up and out of the hypnotic state. Look around your beautiful room of happy expression and choose your favorite color. Let it grow bright and vivid. Give it an emotion. Lock it in. Take the color and paint yourself with it as much as you like. Make sure you get everywhere. Very good. Now, anytime you see this color in the conscious state, that feeling will be natural and easy and available to you. Breathe it in and breathe out again. We will now count up and out of the hypnotic state, starting with 0, going deeper, locking in all suggestions to positive, powerful change, venting out in our morning dreams anything that does not serve us. Now count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake. Welcome back. I am so happy you could join me today at Oracle Hypnosis. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You make a difference. Thank you. And if you'd like to support me on Patreon, it's always appreciated. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.